Justin Florio here from Patience and Consistency, and if you are looking for one of the most realistic and sustainable strength programs out there, you have entered the right channel. Today we are going to work your upper body. All you need to do is one movement. All you need is one dumbbell, a bench if you have it. If not, you can do this on the floor. We're going to strengthen your upper back, your arms, your core in 10 minutes. That is all you need, and then you can use the rest of your day to attack, and there's no gimmicks to this, okay? You can do this for a long time, and this will be your future with fitness. Follow along with me today, get stronger, and conquer your day. Let's go. So today we are going to start off with dumbbell rows on a bench. If you have a bench, fantastic. If you don't, again, you can do this on the ground. What I want to do is go one hand underneath the shoulders, knee stacked underneath the hip, and we're going to take that dumbbell off the ground, and we're going to pull all the way into the body. When you pull that dumbbell into your body, I want you to think about leading with your elbows, okay? And what that's gonna do is it's gonna reinforce that shoulder blade to pinch down and back. So we're pulling the shoulder blade down and back, right? We're not trying to shrug up. We're trying to pull everything down and back towards your butt. And for the first set, on this first round of 5, I want you to think about just doing maybe anywhere from 8 to 10, no matter your goals. Whether you're trying to get stronger, whether you're trying to put muscle on, and I want you to just feel this upper back working on every single repetition. Now we're gonna get a little less time on rest here, which is okay, because we wanna keep the workout still intense. You know, what I always tell people, it's what you put into it, right? If you're putting good intensity into something, you're going to see results. Now, I understand there are some days, like on a rainy day like today, 2 more, down and back, brace your belly, and breathe out on the way up. I'll talk about breathing cycle on the next set. On a rainy day like today, it's just one of those days where I, personally, as a trainer, can lack motivation to exercise. So the greatness of the OEPD, you go into one movement. Say today is your upper body base day, we're gonna take another 30 seconds of rest. If today's your upper body base day, you just go into bench or rows on the bench. And in theory, a few different benefits. Number 1, it's gonna strengthen your shoulders. It's gonna protect your shoulders. It's gonna strengthen your upper back. So it's a great way to just ease into a workout. And then number 2, if that's all you can do, awesome. But I bet you after 10 minutes of this, you're gonna feel really strong and you're gonna want to do more after this. Maybe after this, you go on the ground and you start doing a few sets of push-ups. Maybe after this, you do lighter weight dumbbell overhead presses, right? Usually what this leads into, let's go into our next set. Let me just talk about breathing quick. We're gonna grab onto that dumbbell, and I want you to think about breathe out on the way in, and then in on the way down. Breathe out, slow and controlled on the way down. Just so you have a breathing cycle. Make sure you're pulling those shoulders down and back. And then one thing that I notice is people curl their wrist. Try to keep that wrist as neutral as possible as you're doing this movement. I'm gonna go anywhere from 8 to 10 on every single set. It's gonna help me get a little bit stronger, put a little bit of muscle on. We're gonna swap over here. Stay strong with me today. If you're feeling shoulder discomfort, don't let the arm come all the way down. Keep a little tension. Keep the shoulders locked down and back. Stay strong here. Keep the intensity high, like we were talking about before. Break a little sweat. Feel your upper back on every single repetition. Oh, good. And rest. But it might allow you, so after doing this set, you might say, oh wow, I feel the energy, and I can go into the next thing. And that's the idea of the OEPD. There's so many great benefits to it. And you know, I just think it's one of the most beneficial things that anyone can do, especially, you know, as a fitness instructor myself, I love fitness, but it has this persona of only being for aesthetics. And I think that's one of the biggest reasons why people fail within their fitness journey, is because you go into fitness and exercise and you start doing the movements, you look at yourself and you don't see the results that you want. Maybe you get some compliments from people, but it's very easy to get frustrated with fitness if you're doing it for the wrong reasons. And for me, fitness is so much more than an appearance look. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love doing my hypertrophy work and building muscle, but by no means am I looking the way that I envision myself to sometimes. And that's all because of me. That's because I allow myself to have more flexibility and freedom with food than most bodybuilders or fitness influencers would. I have kids, and to me, especially this time of the year as we're approaching Halloween, you know, there's nothing better than just hanging out with your kids, maybe eating a few pieces of candy, and just feeling free. But I exercise so that I can feel stronger mentally and of course physically. And I think when you could put that into your head, that you're going to exercise, one more, good, that you're going to exercise for more than aesthetic reasons, right? You don't want to exercise for the appearance reason. You want to exercise for physical reasons. You want to be able to run around with your kids more. You want to be able to go for longer walks with your dog. You want to be able to go for hikes. You just want to have more energy. That's a great reason to exercise. And then the mental side of it, to get that blood flow. It helps create that creativity in your head again. To me, exercising is like drinking coffee. We all know what I mean by that. When you drink your first cup of coffee and those first few sips in the morning, first thing, the amount of ideas that come through your head. And the same thing with exercise. I get that same feeling of, oh wow, I wonder if I could try this. Oh wow, I wonder if I could do this. And so that's why people should exercise. So much more than the physique look, but for the physical aspect and the mental aspect. Here we go, set number 4. We're already, 6 minutes in, and we're about to attack our 4th set. Remember, if you're trying to get stronger, 5 to 8 repetitions, okay? And then if you're trying to put on some muscle, 10 to 12 with a slow eccentric. Eccentric is that slow down phase. Good. And if you're trying to get stronger within those 5 to 8 reps, make sure you're trying to build up in weight, right? Hence the name strength. You're trying to get stronger, so you want to use heavier weights. And the same thing with hypertrophy work. If you're trying to build muscle, you want to stay with that same weight, at least for the first time you do this. And then the next time you go downstairs or hop in your living room and put me on to your TV and you follow, maybe you try a little bit heavier weight. One more. Oh, good. Hey, and all of a sudden, you're 4/5 of the way there. We could either do one more round and you can attack the rest of your day, or you do an extra round because you just feel really into it. And now all of a sudden you love exercise like I do. Maybe you do a few extra sets, a few extra minutes. Maybe you try a little bit heavier weight, or hey, maybe from now, like I said, you go into an overhead press. We're gonna go in about 20 seconds for our last set, and then you can choose to do whatever you have to do. If all you're going to do is 10 minutes with me today, amazing. I am extremely proud of you for doing this today. I really hope that these videos can help someone exercise and stop people from getting frustrated with exercise routines, because it doesn't have to be complicated. And I was always told to teach exercise. I never understood what that meant. Obviously, okay, you know, lead with your elbows, make sure you're feeling your upper back on these. Those are teaching cues, points to exercise. But now I understand what that means to teach exercise, and it's make it simple, right? When I learn something in school, when I learn something new, when I read a book and I don't understand something, it makes me feel frustrated. It makes me feel stupid, and I'll have to try to figure out how to dumb it down. And I think that's what exercise, especially in today's world, does, especially on social media. Oh my goodness, it makes me feel stupid sometimes. But one more. Oh, good. If you can simplify something, that's how you teach it. That's my idea. That's my ideology, is to help and teach you the most basic way to enter fitness. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell for more notifications. And if you have a friend, colleague, family member who's extremely frustrated with fitness and you think that this can help them, send it over to them. Because remember, the idea is to help you. That's all I'm here for. All right, if you have questions, leave a comment. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm so proud of you for doing this workout with me, and I will see you tomorrow.